Well, good morning. Rudy Noorlander joining me this morning. Just a few months ago, Rudy, your life took on a little different approach than I'm guessing you had planned for in September. Let's talk about that.
You could say.
Let's go into that a little bit if you can.
The day of the attack?
Yeah.
Well, I rented some side-by-sides to a father-son for opening week of bow season.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a mechanical issue with the machine. And he called me and said, hey, could we swap out the machine with the one that they had the first couple of days? Because he actually had two sons out within the first weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The youngest was 10, I think. So it would have been pretty traumatic if he would have still been there, that he went home. But I went and swapped the machines, and he's like, yeah, my son wounded a nice buck yesterday and lost his trail. I said, well, back in my young days, I used to be a hunting fishing guide. I said, so I'm a pretty good tracker. I can come out tomorrow and help you if you want. And he's like, sure. So they were camping up on the mountain. So I texted him and I left, and I said, I'm on my way up. And he said, well, we parked the side-by-side on the trail. So I just ran up the trail till I saw the side-by-side. And he had texted me a pin drop. And once I got to the side-by-side, I said, I'm here. Is the pin drop where you shot the deer, where your camp is, or where you are?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, with cell service and whatever, I didn't get his text back for quite a while. So I started heading down the trail because I could tell it was north of this trail and west of this trail.
Mm-hmm.
So I started heading down Yellow Mule Trail. And I get about a mile or so down there, and I get his text, and he says, oh, that's where we shot the buck yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it's easier to come down the ridge than hike down the trail because then you don't have to mess with the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, crap, I'm already past the first cliff.
Right.
And there's two cliffs on that ridge line, so it's like, well, I'm going to shoot up through the trees right here between the two cliffs and get to the ridge and kind of wait till he tells me whether I'm going up or down. And I got probably maybe 100 feet into the tree line, and I jumped a small grizzly there, probably his first year out on his own.
Mm-hmm.
And he took off like a shot. And I immediately pulled out my pistol at that point. And from that moment on, I'm looking all around me, and I got my pistol in my hand, and I've been shadowed and stalked by bears before in my life, so I was looking constantly around, and I hiked up the ridge and over to the next ridge because I could hear some crows circling and congregating and squawking. So I hiked over to the next ridge and hiked down to where I jumped the first bear. Then I got the text from George. He's like, yeah, that's where we shot the buck and we left our backpacks there. So I hiked back up the ridge, found their backpacks and said, hey, I'm at the backpacks. He said, well, just stay there. I'll send my son to come get you. We're only 5 minutes away. So I grabbed a drink and had a piece of jerky and thought to myself, I should send the cylinder on my revolver because I always leave a dead shot in the cylinder that's going to fire next in case my kid's got a hold of it. Mm-hmm. So I spun the cylinder and walked over. George, the son came along, and we walked over to where George was. And he was actually sitting on a hillside right under the ridge that I just walked past, watching the same crows I went to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't see where they were landing because the woods were so thick. And we said, well, we'll kind of do like they do on the movies or TV when they're looking for a body or whatever. We kind of spread out so we could see everybody and cover our country. Mm-hmm. I was up on the hillside. The father was in the middle and the son was on the bottom. And we just started hiking down towards where the crows were. And I stepped over a log, looked over to see where George was, and there the bear was coming at me. Mm. And the only thing I had time to do was lift up my gun and fire, and I then discovered that I just automatically put it back to the same bullet, so it misfired, and then he was on me.
Right.
And I know his fist, or his nose was about the same size as my fist. And I got a bite mark there and a bite right there. I assume that's, when I take a swing at his nose, that's one of their defenses. If you ever hit a dog in the nose, you know it
Right.
makes them sneeze or whatever. So that's always been one of my tactics to use them in their attack, was to try and punch him in the nose. Whether I connected or not, I don't know. Next thing I know, he had me by the jaw. He picked me up off the ground by my jaw. And I could see George running towards me, and I said, "Help me." And then he clamped down and broke my jaw. I got a tooth on this side and a tooth on that side on the bottom. The rest of it's gone. And at that point, I think he lost grip with me, and I fell down. I don't remember the next few seconds, but he stepped on my chest, and he was heavy enough with one claw to collapse my chest. And then he bit my leg. And George and his son were throwing rocks and sticks at him and yelling at him, and he finally ran off.
Now, that was September. Here we are, middle to the end of February. What has been going on in your world since then? I would imagine you've spent some time with doctors and that
I
kind of thing.
spent 5 weeks in the hospital in Utah. They flew me first from the site to the Yellowstone Club. From the Yellowstone Club to the Dawson Hospital. They did a tracheotomy and a chest tube, and flew me to Salt Lake. And I don't know how many surgeries I had. I know that jaw reconstruction was like a 10-hour surgery that day. And I still got at least 2 more surgeries to go.